Edition of Omai Pomasibre right here on Premium TV. My name is Agboja Kafui Joshua. I'm being co-hosted by the usual host himself, Richard Atapwa, being right here. Now today we're bringing you stories happening all over Ghana and worldwide also, beginning from Accra Psychiatric Hospital receiving its very first case of COVID-19, straight down to social distancing in a very bad state at Okaishie, and then straight to Art Center to see how business is flourishing over there. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook at Premium TV, on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel and get notified whenever we post new content. Also, we are also proudly sponsored by Brands Aid Limited for all your advertising. We'll bring you stories shortly, but before that, let's go for a quick break. When we're back, we'll continue. Stay with us.
Abano edwedie ho nsɛm dawuba ho nsɛm Brenton dia deba ko pe na mekanfo ede ema wo Brands Aid Limited nkoana obetime ne omede dwuma bi te sɛ taxi top advertising, brand activations, billboard fabrications, general printing, outdoor advertising any afofro bebre omobo eso eda fom sei boko obehu ometira kwan ewo Kwashiman Presbyterian Church no do ni tro sani fa so pepepe obetime afro omoso ewo 0546944411 0546944411 ana obetimi asra omo ewo mabel fotentan fide eso www.brandsaidgh.com. Brands Aid ana your original branding ventures.
You just joined us. This is Omai Pomasibre right here on Premium TV. My name once again is Agboja Kafui Joshua. I'm being co-hosted by the usual host himself, Richard Atta. We're going to bring you discussions all over and things happening around you also right here on the show. To begin with, Accra Psychiatric Hospital, as of yesterday, has recorded its very first case of COVID-19. It's actually a mental patient who has contracted the virus actually, and then it's a case that they don't want the patient to get herself mingled with the isolated patients, and so they have isolated the mental patient at a different place where she's also receiving treatment. Today we're bringing you discussions. I'm going to Richard Atabwamik, so we'll bring you everything you have to know. Richard, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you very much.
How are you doing?
This morning I was not feeling well, but
okay.
I have to try.
It's going to be okay. The Lord is on our side. Richard, let's begin. Accra Psychiatric Hospital, as at yesterday, has recorded its very first case for coronavirus, and it's actually a patient. What do you make of this news?
Not bad. As disease is, everyone can contract the disease, So if a lunatic has contracted the disease, that doesn't mean that those at the isolation center should reject the person. I learned when he was being delivered at that place, they were saying they can't stay with that person.
Yes, discrimination.
Unless they give him a special place to be, or else a classical will happen over there. You understand? So they don't have to do that, but I do agree with them in some way, because a person being a lunatic, whenever the person is there, he can do something. You will think that, oh, this person cried. He can even go and take maybe whatever he found around himself or herself. He can take it and smash it in your head. You understand? So I think they should find a different place for that person. You understand? So that he won't create any disturbances around those who have already contracted the disease. So I think that's the best thing to do. They should isolate that person from those who has already contracted
the disease. Okay, so the patient should be isolated. Now, before I forget, I am actually bringing you this video today in English form, but I'll try to blend it with a tree so you get a better understanding of it for me. Now, Richard, still on the Accra psychiatric issue. I think it's good they have to isolate her, because we don't want to risk her contracting the virus or spreading it to the other patients in the hospital. So what don't you think is good? She has been isolated, and then the hospital also right now has been locked down. Here's the case: no mental patient is being brought in as such. We are speaking now because the place has been locked down. What do you make of this news? Also?
And you see, one thing that we have to also once the lunatic person has contracted the disease, which means that all those who were already there with that person, you have to quarantine them and then try to test them to see whether they have also
contracted the disease.
If they have started showing some signs and the disease. So they have to find a special place for them, even if it has to be where they are already there. They can use it. They can use that place for those who doesn't have proper mental status. You understand? I mean, the lunatics, they have to use that place to quarantine them, test them, and then find a better place for them. I think that's my view on this.
But I was thinking about this yesterday. How can a mental patient actually contract this virus? Where was she? How did she come into contact with an infected person? How do you think this has got to the patient?
You see, this disease is no respecter of person. Everyone can contract this disease, and we have heard so many news that even the frontline health workers, the doctors, the scientists, the researchers.
Yes, looking at these people, you see sometimes they come into contact with patients, like they attend to patients, and so it's likely they will get the disease. But here's the case: the mental patient we are speaking of as at now, we don't know if she has had any contact with any infected person or how she got infected.
That's the problem. See, we don't know where this person got the disease. It might be that maybe someone who has already contracted the disease went there. How would you know? For people go there
maybe to visit their patients,
their family members who are already there. Some go there to donate food and some items to those places. So we don't know yet, unless we leave the work to them for them to trace where the person contracted the disease. So we have to leave the work to them. For them, for that issue, we have no idea of it unless we leave it to them where that contracted disease. We have to leave the work to them.
Okay, so I think it's up to the medical researchers to do this job. They should actually, people to see the people has actually and so they should try it on them and see if they also have diseases. Okay, quickly moving, I want to give you the update on the cases we have so far in Ghana here. The recorded cases in Ghana so far here. The greatest number, the highest number, 1,795 cases recorded. Now, to the Ashanti region, they have 99 cases recorded. Eastern region has 70 cases recorded. Central region has 21 cases recorded. Moving to Oti region, they have 19 cases recorded. Now, Upper East region also have 19 cases recorded. Volta region also has 16 cases recorded. Upper West region has 10 cases recorded. Western region had 19 cases recorded. Now Northeast region have 2 cases, and then Western North also 1 case recorded. Now, Richard, don't you think so far so good this disease is slowly spreading to the whole of Ghana? So far, we have
it's
4.
not slowly spreading. It is spreading.
Yeah.
You don't have to say.
But if you take a look, we have 16 regions, and then we have 4 regions that, as at now, don't have the virus. How do you think they are protecting themselves not contracting this virus?
Before everybody was I think some elders of this community I can talk of, and if I remember. Before everybody was about to declare the lockdown, we were having some chiefs and some traditional leaders who also declared lockdown before this. So they were trying to say that, you see, they know that most of the people in Ghana here have migrated from their Accra. When they go to lockdown,
Yeah.
definitely they will go back to their hometowns and their villages. And the kings and the traditional leaders saw that no, if everybody is trying to come from Accra to our place, how they know that these people have contracted the disease, and for that they do not allow any person to enter the town or the village, because you might not know that a person has contracted the disease. There's no signs, and there's no signs to. And if you remember, before the lockdown was being declared, when we go to various taxis everywhere, bus station, most of the here, all of them were going to
Wanted to travel
just because Ghana has recorded
a case
COVID-19 case.
Okay.
So they want to prevent that. And some reason were that some people do not have money to take care of themselves, because
during the lockdown
most of Ghanaians to have jobs. So if we are going to stay home for solid 2 weeks, I'm not doing anything in the house, I'm not doing anything, I don't have money, I don't have food on me, how am I going to survive? So I have to go to my hometown so that I can survive. Because if you go to the villages, definitely when you go to the farm,
they do
get
lots
some
of farming over
plantain,
there. Okay.
you get some cocoyam, pepper. You see, those places, even if you are about to buy it, it's not all that expensive.
Okay.
You see, so most people migrated from these places, their villages. But before the declaration of the lockdown, some traditional leaders and some chiefs said that no, they won't allow anybody who is coming from Accra into their town, city or village, because if the person has a disease and it comes to, let's say, Oglogo, everybody in that community
will contract the virus.
So those measures that those chiefs and traditional leaders put in place has helped, you see, for those regions not to contract the disease. So that's the reason why. And I also heard that before they will allow you to enter the town or the village, they were having some vantage points where some of the youth in the community were having some thermometers.
Okay.
Yes. The moment you alight from the car, you right at your forehead. If you record, let's say 38 degrees Celsius, which means that you are, and for that matter, they won't allow you to enter the city.
But don't you think if we had realized this early, and then this strategy that the other regions that if we realized this early, the other regions too, as in how they are that are affected now also used.
They've already recorded the cases, so there's nothing you can do about it. Once they have recorded the cases, there's nothing you can do about it. Because if you tell me that you won't allow anybody to come into your town or your home, you already have the disease.
Yeah. Okay.
So whatever you do, it wouldn't help.
Okay.
It wouldn't help. So you just have to. What I'm entreating all Ghanaians to do is you just have to adhere to the safety measures that the president announced,
Okay.
and what the World Health Organization is saying, and what the Ghana Health Service is saying. You have to see Sakume Nkoto. Ghana Health Service has brought out.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Wash your hands with soap and water under running water. Wherever you go, you have to go along with your hand sanitizer. You have to wear your mask wherever you find yourself, especially at public places. You understand? So what I want to tell Ghanaians is Ghanaians have to adhere to the safety measures, because now everybody is in town, everybody is roaming about.
Yeah.
Business is
It's
ongoing.
ongoing.
Everybody is doing his or his best for his family or her family to survive. So you have to protect yourself. You understand? You have to take care of yourself by adhering to the safety measures that has been thrown out by the various health centers. So I think that's the best thing to do now.
Okay. Okay. To remind you quickly, this is still Omaimpo Masibe right here on Premium TV. My name is Agboja. So that's for you. Now, Richard, let's quickly move on to the social distancing issue. This social distancing issue, don't think it's a problem. Do Ghanaians find it as a problem at all?
You see, uh, many people were saying that Ghanaians very stubborn.
We are notorious.
Serious.
Oh, good.
Passive. You see,
Yeah.
instead of Ghanaians to supplement whatever the president has thrown out, they are not doing it. See, yesterday, our reporters went to Naishi Market,
Yeah.
CLE as well. For CLB, most of the market women or the traders, if you go there, most of them are wearing the nose masks. You see, the social distancing is a little bit okay. But for Kanshi, oh, Mama Mia,
It's not good at all.
it's in a bad state. Everybody is doing his or her thing. Everybody is busy, no social distancing. For the mass, is there. Everybody is having it. But the social distancing has become the major problem. And you see, if you remember when the president was delivering the address on how to adhere to the safety measures, and as we are about to come out, you see, the president announced that the lockdown has been released from Accra, Kaswa, Kumasi, and Temba. So as we are coming out, we should make sure that this safety precaution, most important, the social distancing and the wearing of the mask, should be ensured. But here lies the case where Ghanaians are not adhering to those measures. And the president said that if later when they found out that Ghanaians are not adhering to those measures, it is possible that you declare the lockdown again. And I think I agree with the president in some way that for him to declare the lockdown again. The moment the president declared the lockdown, you see how Ghanaians will react to it. Hey, we are suffering. Hunger will kill us.
Yeah. That was actually the reaction when the lockdown was declared, actually.
But here, like the case where you have been released, you just have to adhere to the safety precaution. That's it. But here, like the case where Ghanaians are not adhering to
the safety precautions.
The safety precautions.
But
most importantly, the social distancing.
Do you think they have a reason for not practicing social distancing? Actually, do you think there's actually a reason why they are not doing that? The reason is
when President was delivering address, he said that he will make sure that the assemblymen, the AMA, the MCEs, the DCEs, the task force people, the police, the soldiers, will make sure that these people adhere to the safety precaution. But yesterday when we went to Okaishie, you saw it yourself. No one was there. Not even the task force people. They were not there. So you see, You know, Ghanaians, whenever you add freedom to us, or whenever you give us freedom. We do it exceedingly and abundantly.
You overuse it.
You understand?
TV. We are going for a quick commercial break. Coming back, we'll bring you more. Stay with us.
Abano edwedie ho nsɛm dawuba ho nsɛm Brandon Brenton dia deba ko pe na mekanfo ede ema wo Brands Aid Limited nkuana obetime ne omede dwuma bi te sɛ taxi top advertising, brand activations, billboard fabrications, general printing, outdoor advertising any afofro bebre omobo ɛso ɛda fom sei bɔkɔ obehu ometira kwan ɛwɔ Kwashiman Presbyterian Church no do ni tro sani fa so pepepe obetime afra omoso ɛwɔ 0546 944 411 0546 944 411 ana obetimi asra omo ewo mabel for tintan fide eso www.brandsaidgh.com. Brands Aid ana your original branding ventures.
Back from that break. If you just joined us, this is on my Pumasibe right here on Premium TV. My name once again is Agbocha Kafui Chashua. I'm doing this with the usual host himself, Richard Atta. Now we have footages on how social distancing is being dealt with at Okaishie market. So let's go and watch the footage and see how people are practicing social distance.
Enti PM e Okaishie nso a wo hwe se de nipa no atimi abo akekere so na no smarts ne de no kre ehyehyɛ wo mo de ye adwuma na so social distancing no ene ade a kyese ha dwen ye pa no enso ho ensem akoye buachi bidin wo Okaishie market hanom enti ehyehyɛ ene anamontu a mampani na adanko akufu ado ka se yemfa ngu akwa mu na yentimi nse no smart na anamo a eda na yonko ne yonko enti enya adwuma no eno de no kure ne nyamnya nim no enya de sa social distancing no ye adwuma e Okaishie market han no smas de adware ni bia ene customers so ebedi dwana de obia hye bi nanso social distancing ne de eno na akoye buachi bidin a ye he kwa mpanifo enso ebetimi ede afaso omampani kasa na omanya ntia se assembly man AMA and afi kura so MCs ni DCs ebehwe awasade na atimi akoso na so be piem Okaishie ha de a emese ensese a empanifo ewo so mo hwe na sa social distance ene ya adwuma no eno de enya de se eye adwuma Okaishie market ha enti piem Okaishie
and the footages on social distancing, how it is being practiced at Okaishie market. This is still on my information right here on Premium. Now, Richard, let's move on. Now, still on social distancing, actually. If you go to CMB market, do you think they are also practicing the social distancing over there?
Oh, yesterday when we went, it was obvious that as for the social distancing, they are doing very well.
So, as a comparing Okaishie to CMB, whom do you think are really practicing the social
obvious
distancing?
That all kinds of people are not practicing the social distancing at all. Not even a bit.
Okay.
At all. The CND people, they were doing well. Yesterday when we went there, you can see that right from Graphic Road to where they do sell the yams. You see, that place is empty. The task force has to make sure that those people will not sell goods over there again because of social distancing. And yesterday when we went there, some of the traders were complaining that the task force are after us. They are trying to eject us from this market because they don't want us to sell our goods. That is not the case. You see, yesterday when the other lady was speaking, she was trying to say that the task force people are after them. But the other woman said that no, that isn't the case. That isn't the case because they don't want them to be in the middle of the road.
On the road. You
understand? You get my point? They don't want them to be in the middle of the road because those places are very busy places where vehicles and other trucks do come and offload goods. So they don't want them to be in the middle of the road. And more so, they are trying to do their best so that that so-called social distancing can be enforced over there. So I think the task force, they are doing their job very well for that one day. So I want them to apply the same method at Okaishie to make sure that the Okaishie traders and the customers over there have to ensure that social distance. Last time we went to Mala Market, and you can see that the soldiers were there together with the MCE and the assemblymen, who they were patrolling within the market, and everybody was very strict. You see, they were. You see, the uniform itself put some fear on me that
speaking on its own.
Yes. If I misbehave, this soldier man or this military man will not spare me.
They don't even joke with their slaps too.
Yes, even the uniform alone can scare the traders. So I think if the president or if any highly respected person listening to us now or watching us now, they should make sure that they send the military men. As for the policemen, they are not afraid of them.
No,
they are not afraid
because they deem them as corrupt. The soldiers are not like that. So you are telling me they should release the soldiers back.
Yes.
So they help with the social distancing actually, right?
Yes. Because when the soldiers are in town, Massa, you can imagine the people who adhere to the safety precaution that the president has put in place, as well as Ghana Health Service. You understand? So I think the soldiers will come back, should come back to town and then make sure that people are adhering to the that social distancing that has become a major challenge in our various marketplaces. When we went to Malam, when the assemblyman was speaking to her, he said that some people are very recalcitrant and they are very stubborn. Whenever they are coming into the market to do some trade, you see, there will be 2, 3, 4, or 5. Before you guys can enter the market, they will make sure that 4 of them stay behind. And the one who is going to do the market will enter into the market, go and buy.
When she's done, then the next person comes.
No. You see, it is like, let's say I'm going to the market to buy some goods and services. See, and I say, oh, Mr. Kafui, you are my brother. Escort me to the Mala market and go and buy some food stuff. And let's come and prepare some food. You can be my friend, you can be my sister, you can be just a friend. And you see, you are not going to do anything over there, so there's no need for you.
Okay, so you won't be permitted to go?
Yes, you will never allow.
Okay.
You will never allow. So I think those measures or those measures that the MCEs and the DCEs are ensuring at their various marketplaces, those things will be practiced at Okaishie market and various markets that are not practicing social distancing. And when you go to Kaswa too, they are also doing the same thing. Ashamia market, they are also doing the same thing. Dome market, they are also doing the same thing. Why? Do they want the disease to spread? Well, if the disease spread and by June, as people are saying,
by June they know. Okay. You hold on for me just here. We have footages on how CMB markets are practicing. Let's go.
Dwadifoɔ ahodoɔ a ɔmo ɛwɔ CMB ha wodu ani kyerɛ mu asɛde mampani kaeɛ no omo de ehye no ya adwuma pa yi a chese enya asenketwa wo ha odwane ni bia ahye ne max kama omo edi dwuma no se ne yese na afenso efata wo hwa omo madwuma na yemre ukopiem odwade bia ahodo aka max no se na akoye boache bidin ho na so ubepiem CMB ha dia odwane bia ahye ne max ya chese eno nso kama omo hwese asem wo mampani kan ye no omo nso ebetimi edia ya adwuma ama aboa ama yade yi yatimi ako na Ghana yeso betimi edi nkunim ewo yade kodiawuo COVID-19 eso enti dwadifo.
So comparing Okaishie market, CMB market, you see the vast difference. CMB, as at this point, are doing very good in practicing. And I think it's good. And then they also have nose mask. Everyone has nose mask. Take like 10% person, you get like 9% of them wearing nose mask. But there's still more to be done. People still need mask because it prevents you from frequently touching your mouth. Risk contracting virus. We are moving on. This is still on my information right here on Premium TV. Now, Richard, let's quickly do African Word Traders at Creative Arts and Culture Center in Accra. Well, I mentioned yesterday about poor patronage or poor state of business. What do you think it's happened over there?
You see, we Ghanaians, we don't actually buy those goods at art center. If I don't know if you have studied it clearly, Ghanaians don't buy those goods much. It is the foreigners who normally comes into the country and buy those goods. You understand? So, and unfortunately for us, the COVID-19 has come to stay. But very soon it will be a thing of the past. You understand? And looking at this situation, due to the COVID-19, most of our borders have been closed, and it has been preventing those foreigners.
Can you speak louder a bit?
It has preventing those foreigners who are coming outside from the country to buy the goods. They are not coming anymore.
Yes.
And Ghanaians are not purchasing the goods.
We don't have value for those things.
We do have value, but then they are saying that it is too expensive.
Okay.
And you know Ghanaians, it's too expensive for them to buy. But as compared to those foreigners, it doesn't matter the amount that you mention to him or her. He'll buy it or she will buy it because it's attractive. You see, Ghanaians, we like the thing so, but then we are thinking about the money.
These days, is it that people usually point fingers at them that they have brought this upon us or something like that? You don't normally see whites in town these days. So why do you think it's
They are not here. They are not here.
What of those staying in this country?
Well, they were already here. So for them, they have nowhere to go. So
okay, they have to be
they
here.
they don't have a choice.
Okay.
They have to be here. You understand? And you see, they were also saying that the president should. There will be a stimuli package for petty traders, small scale traders, and the big as well, so that they can use it to restart their business. You understand? So anything that has been lost, it can be replenished. You understand? So the president didn't mention some traders. You see that maybe let's say Abusu kind traders, you have this. Maybe your country people, you have this. Art center, you had this. He didn't specify.
Okay.
You understand? And now people are saying that how are they going to apply for the money, or how are they going to get the money? So yesterday when we went to Arts Center, the vice chairman was saying that they are trying to put things in place to do whatever it takes for them to get that part of the money. But then they don't know what to do now because the process will be too long. Go and do this, go and bring this, go and do this. They want to know the right channel where they will go and see the president or the minister of finance or ministry of finance, so that they will also get part of that money. And looking at that 600 million Ghana cedis, it's not a small money though.
It's huge, right?
It's huge. Yeah. But then you see those people who used to go to abroad and go for goods over there, you see, I think the money wouldn't be enough.
Okay. So the president should add more.
The money there, I think the president should add more to it, because I think we are getting some grants from other private entities who are also helping fighting this COVID-19 pandemic. You understand? So I think those people at Art Center, they will be the most people who will be affected by this COVID-19 pandemic. Whereas our borders have been closed, no foreigner is coming into the country to buy the goods for them. So I think the president should go to their aid and then give them some of the that package that he made mention of, so that they will also start again. And you see, they are recognized entity, and I don't think somebody will run away with that kind of money. You see, and when the vice chairman was talking yesterday, he said yes, they have a certain association. Every member who is part of that association is a registered member. There is no way that someone can run away with that money. So I think the president should go to their aid and then help them out to give them some money for them to restart their business again. Because now they are not having any money on them, as they stated yesterday. And it's obvious, because their goods is not something that you can eat. You understand? It is goods. Clothes, belts, leathers, bags. You can't eat them.
You can't eat them.
You can't eat them.
They are not edible materials.
As compared to those people who are selling biscuits and food at okaishie and stuff. For that one day, you see, the level of alacrity.
You hold on here for we have the vice chairman, Mr. Samuel. Okay. But before that, we have footages of how businesses is flourishing at the Art Center. So we would like to play that for you. When you come back, we'll continue. Let's go and watch them.
Your family, Samuel Kwasia Dusay. Me a second vice chairman. I will continue session.
Yes, penny stimuli package or the 2 guys are 600 million. And once more, let's say, Munia says can be. Pacho Munia or the antenna also Munia says can be.
So by so who do you say to your shopping? A Juma, a tourist, a Juma, a Hokona, a no Mudija. And now, the idea Abbey is so. Of whom country be no or more citizen too quite. And the I hope one a barber tried the Mayan, the Donna and Cassamba. And now, the Tossum you know, and say, you say your bodies in your attitude. And the hope will be any one more back about to be a man. And I no man said to you, you're Ghana for Nancasan, the Donna day, and pet.
The vice chairman actually for Ghana Creative Arts and Culture Center on the line. We're going to speak to him. Mr. Chairman, good morning and welcome to Premium TV.
Fine morning, sir.
Please, how are you doing, sir? Hello, sir. Pachama, I'll cover Premium TV.
Bajama Josu.
You now, I promise to say.
I'm not the more.
Okay. The Pacho, you say beside Pacho, what vice chairman of Ghana Creative Arts and Culture Center? Who shall send your lockdown about now coronavirus? A unity or your main one business to say, oh, Pacho, we look at
Major man, two question you.
Me patch your business to say a coronavirus say you need to Ghana business to say our art center.
Business is there go. Oh, yeah, ne ahoho na yedwuma. E na ahoho no zi omba. Oh. And your business ko satisfy SB 2 weeks and sana.
Me patch
Knockdown never.
Me patch bet me abodi kakra ma ye.
Major tin ye.
E patch bet me abodi kakra sana what to e so.
But your friend someone ko say this say. Me second vice chairman Kente.
Okay.
Asanta Kente session.
Okay. Patch to aso.
Hello?
Yeah, patch to aso.
The question now is your business in there.
Okay.
Yeah, ne ahoho na edidwa. And as ahoho no so ntimi mba. And the business in there. I say ozo ba ye ho dey shops bebre ho ya tutum because nipa no kɔ ɛkɔtɔ ade a ya de a obi ba beto bi ama no ne ka sika kɔ de bɛkɔ na abɔ no bebre no emma dwuma oh and the business in there say
okay now mpacho last time president Ekasa no oka say yeah the specialized packages we ever traders no nationwide mpacho mo insight me akebisa
na say ma free mu nyina mo nye yemwa na omampani asonte say ye no ye ka obi a adwuma no affecting no coronavirus affecting pa ye center for because any ahoho ne didwa ana ahoho is on ba and in any say ani dim say sika ya o twa to say dey be boa small scale ye no mo ntwele ni enhwe na omonye mwa na onum yi because the attitude is say scan kwa o msaba ka bia say what 10 number oh I already sa company oh I say I normal be brain say we be here ansana o sa kan scan sabe ye ho so mako na wo bi do na ni bi sa normal we bi e di na say ye tie mu ya na se ye members no dodo na ya de mo benya bi omo so na ade ya ka mo pa endi maye mo na mo mabusa ye de na mo so ma fidi kwati so de wada wo ma mo omo ayi no omo scan de omo de omo ye mo no ma ye bi omo ma ye bi ye association ene ye wo members obi a wo shop obi anwane nko ba ye bia na bank bi kwa na mo ma na bank no abecha maye na bank no ejusi etia bank na be dia enge ye ne beje ho na nka ye beda na sesebe ya ye zebe bi na ya support ye juma
Mr. Sabi Pacha beda se ne dey so to me
yo me da ma sepa nya mi shiram.
The person we just spoke to is the vice chairman for Ghana Creative Arts and Culture Center here in Accra. He was lamenting about how bad business is in Art Center. We also have footages on shops that have been closed down at Art Center so far. Although the president has lifted his lockdown, it has still affected Art Center. Now we have footages on how the shops are closed down, how business is not working. Let's go and watch this. We're still preparing those footage. When we get them, we'll send them right.
It's one Vice Chairman. Now that the borders have been closed, it will be very difficult for a good patronage. We the Africans, we the Ghanaians, don't buy those. Very difficult for them to get enough money for their family and stuff, you know.
But do you think if God helps us and then this coronavirus thing is over soon, do you think business will flourish at Art Center once again as it has been before?
It will definitely will, because all those people who are abroad, Ghanaians, I think they come back. And the invite also who are at abroad. Because now there's free borders have been open and good. So I think after this COVID-19 fight, this will flourish as it. And the man was saying that they don't know the process, and they don't know the channel, they don't know the way to go, as to how to get access to that 600 million that God promised. So I think they should organize themselves, and we are hoping and praying that one day we get the Minister for Information and interview him on how best they can distribute the money to those traders and those small scale markets on as to how to get access to the money. So I think you have to try and get the Minister of Information
to speak with him.
And looking at this video, you see most of them has closed their shops. It's sad. It's sad. And if you are living at Accra here and you don't have anything on you, the only other day, he said that those landlords and landladies, they should be patient as to how to treat tenants because we are not in normal times. But here lies the case where the landlord or landlady will tell you that I built the house myself. If you can't, master, pack your things and leave. You can't do anything, even though the minister has made the announcement, but nobody is there to ensure that that thing is being ensured.
Okay.
Or that thing is being enforced.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think if the president make any directive, and I think all those ministers who have been speaking, I think the directive is coming from the president because they represent the president. You see, they speak for the people, they speak for Ghanaians. You understand? So what I would like to say is, if the president makes any directives, the president should make sure that there are people on field who are making sure that whatever directive that the president has issued is being enforced and it's working as well. Okay. They shouldn't just come and stand on TV and radio and just speak blah 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 and go. Whilst when you come to the actual ground, nothing is being happening over there. So I think the president should make sure that those things and those promises that he promised to make sure that those things are. And you see, talking about those light bill and water bill, a part of those people are also using wells.
Okay.
Because, yes, because them they don't pay any.
But wells and boreholes, sorry, they don't actually pay any money for it, so you don't have to benefit.
Whenever you go to feed the water, you pay.
No, most of those who have boreholes and wells in their own houses.
And that's the problem now, because them they don't pay in like water bill.
Yeah.
Understand? So if he says that, or if the person says that I am giving the water out to the people for free, maybe that thing is the source of his or her income. How is he going to survive? So I think the president should make sure that whatever directives that he has ordered or he has promised, to make sure that that thing is being enforced in the country. Because Ghanaians are languishing, they are suffering. You understand? So the president should make sure that that thing is being enforced.
Okay. This is still on my promise right here on Premium TV. We're going for a quick break. When we're back, we'll continue. Stay with us.
Abano edwedie ho nsɛm dawuba ho nsɛm Brenton dia deba ko pe na mekanfo ede ema wo Brands Aid Limited nkoana obetime ne omede dwuma bi te sɛ taxi top advertising, brand activations, billboard fabrications, general printing, outdoor advertising any afofro bebre omobo eso eda fom sei boko obehu omokyira kwan e wo Kwashiman Presbyterian Church no do ni tro sani fa so pepepe obetime afro omoso e wo 0546 944 411 0546 944 411. And now over to me astra omo e wo ma barefoot ntan fide eso www.brandsagh.com. Brands 8 and 9, your original branding ventures.
And then we moved on to, we gave you the updates on coronavirus, the various regions in Ghana and the records they have of coronavirus. We also brought you how social distancing is being adhered to at both Okaishie and CMB markets. And then we further went to the Ghana Creative Arts and Culture Center and see how business was also flourishing. This is Oman Pomasibe right here on Premium. My name is Agboja Kafui. Now, Richard, I'd like you to advise Ghanaians for me how they have to protect themselves from this coronavirus.
What I would say is, Ghanaians, especially the traders, the market women, the market men, the truck drivers, the maids, and the citizens as well, we should all adhere to the safety precautions that the president has issued, so that we all help to fight this COVID-19 battle in the country. And one other thing that I have to say also is there's this popular proverb goes like what the one of door and with the president you can come and stand on TV and stand on radio and say whatever you want to say, but if whatever you said or whatever you promised is not happening on the actual ground, I don't think what you came to the TV and said, it will be useless. You understand? So the president has to make sure that all what he has promised, he has to issue task force members, military men, the MCs, the DCs. They have to make sure that all these things are being enforced and the people are adhering to it. And one other thing that I have to say also is that as those traders at Art Center, they should relax. They should relax. God is in control. And I think if they pass through the right channel, they will also get access to that 600 million Ghana cedis that the president promised. You understand? So all those market women who are doing their ongoing market daily, they should adhere to the safety precautions and that psychiatric issue. I think they shouldn't put them together with those people who have already contracted the disease. Because a lunatic, that person is very dangerous. You see, he's just like an animal. The brain does not work again. Whatever comes into his or her mind, he will do it or she will do it. So there has to be a special place for them where they should be quarantined, where they should be tested, and where they should be treated. They shouldn't put them together with the people who has already contracted the disease. So that would be my last wish.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard. Now it all beholds on us Ghanaians. Protect ourselves. Please socially distance yourself from people. Wash your hands frequently with soap and running water, and then always use your hand sanitizers. This is where we wrap up on my Pomasibre right here on Premium TV. If you weren't able to watch today's video, we'll post it later on Facebook so you can catch up with us and share our videos also. We're also live on YouTube at Premium TV Ghana. Stay tuned and then we'll bring you more. We are live on Facebook at Premium TV Ghana and YouTube Premium TV Ghana. My name once again is Agboja Kafui Cheshua. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you next time.